Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing today? Are you ready to get this party started? Ooh! Because Clavier sure is. I don't know about me, but Should I be concerned? Should I be worried? I mean, we did leave off on a cliffhanger, but I don't know if I should be worried now. We'll see, I guess. Let's get this really starting now. Now we rock. By the way, I never said this on screen. I really like his prosecutor theme. It's really nice. What? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do they not have the stomach to go all the way? Prosecutor Gavin? Palmaroctus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right! There is more we don't know! But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand? ... Alita Tiala, half dead, Dr. Maroctus pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside that noodle stand. What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night. Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me, Fraulein. I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maroctus some of his own medicine. And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie, so she went to the Maroctus clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maroctus?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Herr Forehand, care to guess? ...
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maroctus do? Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Do I? What is the evidence that he did next? He stole the noodle stand? Huh. Oh? The bull? I don't know, actually. Cried. I'm gonna be guilty. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? The mirror? No. Oh, when did this happen? I think I'm getting things out of order right now. When did things happen? He did the noodle stand next, did he not? The heck with it. I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay, I was like, is this a little bit too obvious? Like, what are they trying to ask me here? As for his next move, Dr. Maroctus, I was almost worried, like, are they trying to ask me something obscure that I forgot about? Stole Guy Eldune's noodle stand. What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls? Maybe because the stand was heavy? Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place. Ah. Wait, you don't mean... I do. Dr. Maroctus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. My corpse? Dr. Maroctus panicked. He thought he'd kill you. He killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy. Then let's think about it. Logically. Because that was the logical outcome. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, Who should he run into but the defendant, Waki Katachi?
I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right, he had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination.
What? Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. So where exactly was that he dragging... But I want to look at my evidence first. Is this a river? I don't actually know if this is a river, and that kind of scares me a little bit. The trash can? I don't know if this is a river. I really don't know if this is a river, and that's what worries me here. I'll say that, then. It is a river! Yes! Okay. I was gonna say, let me look at the map here so I can actually see, like, what is... Yeah, so that's definitely a river. It's blue. Jeez, that photo wasn't good enough for me to actually tell. Oh, well, that's what it is. I got it right, I think. There. That's a river.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was going to throw me into the river, that river.
He didn't have many other options, Fraulein. ...
I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim holding the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. Herc! And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler of penny-snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts, in that instant... And then kaboom! Oh no! Double the trouble! So, I shot him? You were the only one who could have stolen Waki's pistol. It had to be you. Well, Miss Tiala. Nice work. You mean I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming! Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak. Whereof what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this. Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Herr Forehead's errors?
Maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car.
His car? That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage. In which sat a green sports car, was it? Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. Probably the framed Guy Eldoon, I'm guessing.
And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal the stand. And our defense without a case.
I have an idea! You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run, it was broken!
Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fraulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Huh?
Don't tell me you've forgotten what's happened to your daddy.
Daddy? That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright.
But you're forgetting the exhaust pipe was clogged. You know, you should know that, Mr. Gavin. Your own exhaust pipe was clogged too, and you wouldn't run either. Your motorcycle, I think I said car, I don't know what I said actually. But whatever, your vehicle was clogged. You have no proof! Either way, was that green sports car?
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterwards, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car,
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. No! No!
Order! 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 Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is that a groan of surrender I hear? ... Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Everything I've learned? Mr. Justice, this contradiction cast doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night. Someone else stole the stand, the car didn't run, he carried the body in the car. The car didn't run. I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car. Huh. Now you're making even less sense than usual. Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put one and one together and the explanation is simple. If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night. This is why we're still carrying this Phoenix, right? Jeez. Let's see now. Panties again? Yes, that's right, Judge. All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth. ... Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief, until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage. What? The snatcher had hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
My motorcycle won't start, a clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break from just that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting. While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing you could think of. Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think. So it does. Where? Where am I? So dark, can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem?
You, Doc, I know what you did. Waki? You lied to me, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man.
Wait, let me explain.
Fine, I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him. Cease this at once, you two! Bom, bom, bom! Funny, This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well, too bad.
Was it really too bad now?
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand? In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in the paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice.
Eh?
I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you. ...
Her whole point was just to get him guilty, huh? Well, that's a shame on you, then. But you would never get the family fortune, then, if you didn't marry him, so what the heck were you trying to prove, then?
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Elita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think you already knew. Figured out she was the killer a while ago. Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. He lost, but I didn't exactly win either. Something the matter, hair forehead.
Why did he just... I don't understand why he's all about, like, hair forehead all of a sudden. Like, I get it, the contradiction, like, oh, forehead versus right temple, like, what's the difference, really? But there's a big difference in that, so why is he suddenly, like, going all hair forehead on him all of a sudden, just because he pointed out that contradiction? I don't understand it. Clavier, what are you doing? Why? It's kind of funny, but I still don't really understand why he's going on about that constantly, 24/7. That's weird. At least to me, anyway.
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict.
Not guilty! That was pretty fast, actually. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. He's wearing jeans? I didn't even know that. Who would have guessed?
Court is adjourned.
And I mean Walkie's wearing jeans. I'm not specifically talking about anyone else. June 17th, 4:12 p.m. It didn't feel like it took that long, but okay.
District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Great job, Apollo! You did it! Yeah, we did. Somehow. Walkie's off the hook! Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be! And he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Elita, Holmes! Or homies, I don't really know. I'm gonna say it real quick, because I'm sure they're gonna make us present some evidence. And in case you get it wrong, I do want to present the right evidence at some point, you know? So I'm just saying, no? We'll have that save point to go back on. Anyway. Holmes, homies, whatever. More to blame, I guess! You give my Elita back! Stupid pointy-headed attorney with a death wish!
Enough, Walkie.
Oh, it's of course. I should known. I should known. Ah, Mr. Kataki.
It's high time to open your eyes, Walkie.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you open yours. Giving up the life trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out. Not in jail. Wouldn't that be a happy ending? Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Walkie. Oh, Walkie! Apollo has something to tell you! Huh? I do? Might put me on the spot. Hey, what's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo! Why is Mr. Kataki trying to become a businessman? Because of his condition, if I'm understanding correctly, but which one do I present, though? The charge or the checkup report? Or something else? I'm assuming it's not something else, because I don't think there was anything else that was related. Or was there? Well, check it now. So this. Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. ... I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
She doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you?
I searched the globe, and I found one.
A doctor who can take the bullet out of you, Walkie. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man! But you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. ... It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. Please understand, Walkie.
The dad! Man, I see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for... Walkie! Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. Apparently someone said that OG means original gangster, by the way. So no one actually told me that except for one person. So thank you for that one person who told me that. It was really helpful information. Because I was like, what the heck is OG? I don't get it. You try to hide in your business soon and I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. My Walkie! It's not your Walkie, Trucy. It's no one's Walkie. Walkie doesn't belong to anyone. Or does he?
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kataki. I like it more without the puppy dog eyes. Why?
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who? Me? I don't think...
Someday, I'll make you one of our latest, the Kataki Lime Pie.
He's opening a pie shop?
So long.
Pies are delicious, though. What's your favorite kind of pie, everyone? Let me know in the comments below. And he was gone. I kind of like pumpkin. I kind of like pistachio pies. I kind of like apple. Peach is pretty good, too, if I'm not mistaken, actually. I like a lot of fruit pies. Strawberry. Cherry. Actually, no, cherries. I'm not that great on cherry, but... You know, there's a lot of fruit pies in general, but I don't think cherry's one of them, though. And he was gone. Well, let's head back, Apollo! To the Wright Anything Agency! Hey, since when do I work at your agency? Ah, we make a good team! Don't just stand there, let's get going! Huh? Why not? You had to help me out. There's a few questions that still need answers. Like what exactly? Why are we in a dimensional portal right now? Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. But why her? She doesn't have the power, so why would she understand the power any better than you? Though I can't say I care much for what her father has become. Oh, that's right! We have to go someplace first! Huh? Where? Why, to claim a reward for Mr. Eldoon! Ah, salty noodles, right. You gotta stand back already? Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. You know, actually no, I'll get onto that in a moment. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Oh my gosh, it's Mr. Hat! Oh, it's special, alright. Please, anything but him. Well, it's too bad, Apollo. Because that's just how it's going to have to be for no reason. The end. We did it, everyone! We made it! The end of Turnabout Corner. No, Turnabout Serenade. That sounds delicious for some reason. I don't know why. What is a serenade anyway? For some reason, it sounds delicious for some odd reason, but I don't know. Is that because it's actually food related, or am I just making things up? I'm probably making things up. Knowing my luck, anyway. So either way, yep, still no pictures. Oh, well. It is what it is. Anyway, though, before I start this case, though, I do, because we still have a little bit of time left in this episode, I wanted to say, though, I mean, there's something that really kind of bothers me about this, because the stand didn't have any contradictions, did it? Like, there was no bullet holes in the stand itself, was there? I mean, there was no window in there either. Was there? I'm kind of wondering about that, actually. Like, where was the window, if there was one? And if there was no window, why was there no bullet hole in the stand? Wouldn't that have made... Wait, was there a bullet hole in the stand? Huh. Actually, I don't really know. But regardless, though, I don't think there was a bullet hole in the stand. I think we would have noticed it when we were examining the stand. Like, oh, well, what's this bullet hole that's right here, or something like that. So, I don't really know. It doesn't make any sense. But then again, it doesn't really mean anything either, because if he had been shot from Walkie's point of view, maybe there would have been a bullet hole in there anyway, so... I don't know. I'm kind of erasing my own contradictions here, but, you know, who knows. Anyway, Turnabout Serenade, everyone. Are you ready for the start of the next case here? Let's rock! Turnabout Serenade, Episode 3. This music again? Oh, it's a clavier concert.
This must be his most popular song, am I right? We love you. And then murder! Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gaviniers Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. I mean, that was Gavin talking still, right? So why was... I don't get it. Oh, so there's no murder yet. I see how it is. July 7th, 8:05 p.m. Backstage hallway.
This is so cool! Us at a Gaviniers concert!
Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Gaviniers putting the sick back in music.
Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off.
Really? Not free? Okay, fine.
Hard to get a hold of, you know.
When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. I know, right, Apollo?
Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at the Gaviniers show.
Trucy, you didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name?
Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock. God-awful, maybe. Or wait,
God-awful, maybe. What's with that expression, though? Jeez. It reminds me of Colette for some reason, actually. Maybe Trucy should have gotten the Colette voice. Oh, well. Too late now. I already have an idea. For things. I don't freaking know, everyone. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not that I'm being strict in the Colette voice. It's just that I don't think she deserved it. I think... I don't know.
I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gavinier albums and 15 concert videos.
That was quite a bit of impulse shopping.
I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of a lot.
Really? No. Okay. For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. I know, right? Who would have imagined me, here, at a Gaviniers concert watching Prosecutor Gavin rock? To be honest, it was kind of cool, and I'm kind of envious. Not that I'd ever admit to that to Trucy. July 7th, Gaviniers dressing room. Oh yeah, it's time to rock. Ah, you made it.
Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets!
And the invoice you sent along with them.
You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin!
Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah. And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself.
Lemuroir's singing, right? The siren of the ballad.
Wait. Who said that? Who said that, actually? Was that Trucy? I swear, that didn't look like it said Trucy for some reason. Maybe I'm reading things wrong now. Oh, yeah! That flyer said she flew all the way over for the show. I don't know. I really don't feel like Trucy said that for some reason. But then again, I don't know. I have to read that again. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Lemuroir says he praised me too highly. Oh my gosh, he's an old guy. So I don't know. He looks... What does he look like to me? Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Ah, allow me to introduce Mr. Romine Latoys. Lemuroir's manager, and her interpreter, incidentally. It is great honor for us to be here, and a great honor for Lemuroir to be heard in this country. I didn't know we had Merity here randomly. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. Seriously, they just took someone off of Merity's planet and just like, ah, here we go. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. Oh, it is Merity! No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, it's Lemuroir! I'm actually meeting Lemuroir!
Lemuroir? Mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lilting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. Lamoureux says, we have long looked forward to this joint performance.
Ah, Lamoureux, your voice. It is art.
Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice.
Dot, 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 dot. Okay, is that male or female? I mean, I don't know what kind of voice to give that person, really. I've seen this kid before, or this kid somewhere before. Oh, okay.
He plays piano at all of Lamoureux's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist.
Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear.
Allow me to introduce Maki Tobai. He is blind. This is why he never strays from Lamoureux. They're always together.
Dot, 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 dot. They're all like characters from some fairy tale. I'll think of a voice for him once he actually talks.
Lamoureux is so, what's that word? Exotic! And mysterious!
He does seem quite... she does seem quite pretty, at least her eyes do.
Hers is a kind of sightseeing music.
Huh?
She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song, even though her appearance and voice are exotic. Her songs remind us of something close and warm.
Sights in a song? That's so poetic!
She was gracious enough to put music into my lyrics tonight. The guitar serenade, I hope you enjoy it.
I can't wait!
And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Gaviniers hard rock a little rest. Lamoureux, the stage is yours. The band members will play during Lamoureux's ballad. Or in Maki's...
Malachi. It looks like it would be a Malachi for some reason. I don't know why.
Maki's tender tones and Lamoureux's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course.
Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know.
I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in Chords of Steel. Because here comes justice, right?
Shall we hit the stage, then?
Good luck, Mr. Gavin!
Take care, your hearts aren't stolen away, ya.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly!
So anyway, we got some profiles here. Let's look at them now. He's still 33. That's nice, I suppose. Still 15, still 24. Anyway, wait, okay. Who's the star prosecutor and the leader vocals in the Gaviniers? Actually, new information. Pianist who can't play a lick, formerly an ace defender. Okay, that's not new. Future star magician and Phoenix Wright's daughter, fond of her Mr. Hattrick. That is new. Lamoureux's interpreter. His first name is Romine. 35. 40, really? Interesting. Singer lauded as the siren of the ballad from the tiny country of Borginia. That's not a real country, is it? I don't think so. Malachi Tobai, 14. Lamoureux's favorite pianist. He is blind. How can you play the piano when you're blind? I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, back to the concert we go. Sugar, sugar, oh, that night in your embrace. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. Pleasure, but a fleeting melody. It wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. Whoa, whoa, burning on in my heart. Fire, burn my love away, all away, like a bullet of love. Fire, take my life away, all away. Guitar, guitar, up
together to the sky. Encore! Encore! Oh my gosh, I was not expecting to be singing in this episode, but sure. Either way, July 7th, 9:05 p.m., backstage hallway.
Wow, wasn't Lamarore amazing? I even cried a little.
I'm surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar.
Yeah, but that even surprised me, and I'm a magician. What a production!
What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was.
Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero.
I'm not sure I'd call that art.
Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes of the last part of the show.
And I think we will see the last part of the show on the next exciting episode. And also, we'll probably see a murder on the next exciting episode, too, because why the heck not, right? Oh my gosh. Because when does murder not happen in these episodes, these games, these cases? I mean, seriously now, murder is in every single case. At least it has been. You could say, oh, sure, the one case in Trials and Tribulations didn't start out as a murder. Okay, fine, it didn't start out as a murder, but it ended up being a murder in the end anyway. In the grand scheme of things, it was a murder, so it counts. It still counts. Either way, though, everyone, I guess I'll see you all later. Next episode, we're probably going to have a murder, and we're going to see the grand finale of the show, maybe, unless the murder happens before that, which it probably might. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye-bye!